G'day folks, I'm just covering the tinny with some tarps today. I've had one tarp on it and the tarp ended about here. So I had another tarp lying in the shed and I thought I was going to put both on. I had the first one on so that this wood wouldn't become weird from the sun and from the rain during the winter. Because it does bow. It's marine ply, but it does get a bit funky. But the back's been filling up with leaves and water, and there's a few like the rod holders are plastic, so I'm just going to cover it up so that the sun and the temperature change doesn't ruin this stuff, because it will do it eventually, even if it just takes the shine off the boat. So the other boat I have, I got a boat cover for that, but I could never tie it down properly because it had a side console on it, and it would always flap, and I was always adjusting it and tying it down, and eventually it tore and it would fill up with water like a swimming pool. But on this little one, it seems to be a whole lot better. I can tie it down so it doesn't flap, just because I think it's flat, you know, there's no center console. But anyway, we'll put these two tarps on and then it'll be fine for a while. It is always better if you can keep your equipment, your boat, under cover. It's better for a lot of reasons. A lot of people don't do it, and it's not really necessary. Like, it won't wreck it. Usually won't wreck your boat. Depends what you have in it. Like if you have a canopy that's up the whole time, that'll flap and get ruined. It'll fade. The stitching might become weird after a number of years. If you have seats, vinyl seats, they'll split. It'll take a while. But things like the tinny, it won't hurt and wreck it, but it's always better if you can to have a cover over it. You can buy boat covers, but the experience I've had is they don't fit very good unless they're custom made or made specifically for the boat. But you just do the best you can. With all the string, I always burn the ends. It's just a bit neater, and it won't fray. I am absolutely very cautious of snakes. There's been a few around and I don't like them. I've seen two or three big blue-tongued lizards, but other people have seen snakes, so got to keep the lawn down and your eyes open. I won't put string in every eyelet of the tarp. I don't think it's necessary, but I'll put it in most of them. It's probably 10 eyelets. I'll put it in about 5, just so it stops flapping. So that's the first one, and we'll stick the other one back over the top and it should be pretty much good to go. Well, that's it. I'm happy with that. So these tarps, they're not very good. They sell them at Bunnings for $5 each. So I think I had them using them as a cover for my bigger boat. So they were just sitting around. I put one on to cover that wood, but as I said, it was filling up with leaves and water and getting a bit funky on the inside. So I will have to adjust these ropes from time to time. They do come loose, but not much. It's pretty good. So that'll be fine if I don't use it for the whole summer, which I do plan to use it. But that'll protect all the inside, the wood, and the plastic rod holders down the back. There's a couple here that are still exposed, but anyway, we protect most of that from the leaves, because the leaves fall in and then they rot in the bottom and it gets dirty and mouldy and mossy. So this will be heaps better. So you can do this yourself. It works fine if your boat's got no console or windscreen, otherwise it gets a bit weird. You can still do it, but it flaps and fills up with water. But anyway, this is how you protect your boat from the elements in the summer and the winter. It will fill up, pool with water. I mentioned that at the start, but it does. But you can't have everything. So you just sweep it out with a broom or lift the tarp up and it rolls out. Either way, that's it. On to the next job. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.